sight there.
Yeah. First win for Saudi Arabia. First win for Japan.
But the mood is tense. You can tell.
You hear nothing.
You hear nothing. You only hear something, folks, outside of our ears. The only time you hear something is when a goal goes in. Everybody else, stone cold silent.
They are so focused in the game.
They are so wanting the best for all of their nations, and you're only hearing anything when a goal goes in. That is it. Even if a penalty gets given, a free kick gets given, nothing. Not a pin to be heard here. That is the tenseness that we have here and the tension that's filled this room.
That will change in the second game now.
Yes,
because
you can imagine
they can finalize their match, you know, they can finalize the quarterfinals and move through to the semifinals. And also for the other teams, they will show emotions, you know, when Japan is able to come back. Okay, Japan, maybe they will be more cautious, but I can imagine Vietnam, when they are able to beat Saudi, wow, big matches. I'm really, really excited for them, and as we also mentioned before, it's a privilege to be here to witness these games, to experience these games, and these great players.
Absolutely, and they are the very best. We started off by saying on day one, it was some of the best collection of players that you will have seen at an esports event, and it certainly has gone that way. And of course, what we are seeing here is fascinating to see just how this is going to pan out, because again, now that you're in this kind of pressure cooker environment, what do you do? If you are coach, and I'll put your coach's hat on now just in the interlude while we wait for these games to ready up once more. If you're the coach and you're 1-0 down, 1-0 down in games, what's the suggestion here? Because again, you can't really go too heavy into attack too early, right?
This is true. So first of all, I wouldn't make a difference if I'm 1-0 down or 1-0 up. I would do the same. I would tell my players, guys, it's 0-0. Okay? The previous game didn't take place. We are here from the beginning. I need your focus now for the full 90 minutes. Not more. We will finish this game in 90 minutes. We won't need the extra time. This is what we will go for, and then I will go for some tactical talks. I will see what went wrong, what was good. I know Japan was more vulnerable on the wings with the dribblings. They were not able to defend that. This is where I would push my team, or as a point of view of Japan, I would go for that. They are doing a really good job. In my opinion, they were maybe slightly the better team in game. And they just need to be patient and not to rush. Just play their game as they did, and they will create more chances. They will get their chances. And don't fall in the trap, the mind game traps of Iran, which they are doing all the time. You know?
Yeah, that is why Nasser is simply here. Gives you the unique insight of, as a player, as a coach, as a content creator, in terms of, as you said, you've had chats with some, you've had a chance to speak to some players and talk to them a little bit even about their tactics.
Yeah.
Such is the regard you're held in by them. And that just goes to show exactly why he is here. He is that level of detail that you get in terms of something you wouldn't really get anywhere else. And again, that unique insight of, as we said, you represented Germany, you coached Saudi Arabia and still do coach Saudi Arabia. But the great thing is, even in a expert or analysis point of view, you can take the Saudi Arabia hat off and still give that level of insight into, well, here's what I would do from 1-0 down against Saudi Arabia. You can even give the Vietnam team talk to say, look guys, this is what we would do.
I am not as a coach here.
No, and that's...
So, credit to him, credit is due. When Vietnam is doing the job, when they are better, here you go, they deserve it. But thank you once again for the kind words. It means a lot to me. Yeah, I can just give it back to you. Look at Look at this preparation, guys. I showed you here like 100 cards. His notebook is full.
I don't stop writing. I don't stop writing.
He's doing that every time. He's writing down notes every time for each of the games. He's preparing himself for the announcements. You know, he's wow, fantastic. And guys, I will say it. It seems like we are having a great chemistry. Everybody is mentioning that, and just for the information for you, we are doing that for the first time.
It's not bad, is it? We are your first time, and it's the AFC eASIAN Cup, the first ever AFC event. It's not bad as a chemistry duo.
The first ever duo work of us. Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. We got things to improve on. It's all good. And in terms of, obviously, like we said, the pageantry of where we are, I know that we've mentioned it kind of quite a few times here in terms of Virtual City, Doha, Qatar. As he said, in terms of the hospitality we have had here, the people that we've interacted with, just the general vibe of the production team and the people who we are dealing with, nothing but polite, nothing but respectful, and just everything. And
this hospitality,
this hospitality, and the ability to just kind of just go and relax. And they just say, look, guys, we'll give you the 2 microphones. You do your bits of research, and we'll do the rest. And that is exactly what this has become. So, of course, our production team are, as you said, working tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that all these graphics are here.
Absolutely.
They've done a fantastic job. And it's still, as we hasten to say on day 2, it's not over. And what was the phrase you used? It can only get better.
It can only get better. And it still is going to get better. Till the last final whistle of the grand final, it will be always like that. Okay,
game 2 on the deck. It is Japan versus the Islamic Republic of Iran. Key note for you, if you're just joined us, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, the Islamic Republic of Iran are 1 game ahead in a best-of-3 series. Of course, the rule or format has changed. It's no longer for points and for goal difference like it was in the group stage. This is all 4 victories as Minamino finds it to Dohan. Dohan wants to find it into Ueda. Ueda, good strike. It's parried. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Oh la la, that could have gone anywhere. That has bounced off a defender and has thankfully...
Japan is hungry. They are hungry.
They are hangry. Yeah. No, they're angry and they're hungry.
Hungry and angry.
I know all too well about being hungry, I'll tell you that.
I'm too long with you. You're infecting me with the UK accent.
It's just off the post.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, wow. I was joking with some of the players and some of the coaches earlier on, is that I'd rubbed off on you because you've started shouting for goals, which is not in your MO, but it is great to hear you when you get so passionate about what you're seeing on the screen. Yeah. Certainly adds as a different dynamic between the 2 of us. There's Tomiyasu, fires the ball forward. Chesemi gets it clear, looking for Godos, and Godos wins the header.
As I said, it needs a lot that I get impressed, but in my own streams I'm also shouting and screaming a lot, but...
Not like this. This is a different vibe entirely.
I am impressed now every game, especially in the knockout stage. This is what I need. I need that intensity. In the group stage, it's like, okay, they have safeties, they can play or draw, etc., but here, there's no way out.
Yeah, there is no way out. There is only the cards you have left to play, and that could have been a big opportunity. Didn't anticipate that he was going to get the head out. That could have easily nestled in the back of the net. You can see what the idea was as Nakamura tries to play it down to Ueda. Ueda stays strong, and Ueda keeps the ball in.
This Ueda looks like liver.
He's working his magic like lower, and certainly has got those tools, especially this game mode. Of course, we said uniform stats. It turns these players and it puts them into higher overall players. Of course, they have their differences in player styles and player ID and things like that. And of course, if you ever want that type of data, you can certainly go and take a look in-game of what differences you'll see between the overalls on this game, which, again, when it's in uniform stats mode, it's around about an 84 and 85. Their player cards might not normally be like that. So certainly you've got to go and maybe take a look at it, see how you can develop those players, and you maybe be able to make them into some monsters like you can see on the screen here. Ball gets knocked off the back there. Azamoon just tries to get there, but cleared away.
Smart clearance here. I have the feeling that Japan is playing smarter, but Iran is playing more efficient and more effective, especially with their offensive style, where they are doing the super cancels and dribblings. causes lots of danger for Japan.
It certainly does. Here's Godos. Godos, can he find space? Had Safi looking for a roll through, but it's cleared away. And that particular comment there, Med, like in terms of if you had just covered up the screen and covered up the kits and covered up the badges, you normally suggest that that would be the other side. You'd expect the efficiency from Japan and you know, super cancels and trickery, but instead it's the Islamic Republic of Iran who take a stunning strike, and certainly something different there. Galizadeh down to Godos.
Japan is known for their structure system.
Godos, Galizadeh. To say they're certainly known for the structure they are, and here is their attacking structure, is Hatate forward.
But right now they are lacking in danger. They need to come into the box, they need to create more chances. One shot, I think they had one shot. Look at the passes complete, 80 to 57.
57%. That's percent passes, which is, just shows you, I would say, how a little bit panicked and a little bit rushed Japan are. When they regain the ball, they're not looking after the ball. As the old adage goes, you can't do any damage if you don't have the ball. If you cannot look after it, somebody else will. And in this case, it has been the Islamic Republic of Iran, but Ueda might just change that tone. Plays it in towards Hatate.
Great ball.
Back in field. And again, that move looks like it has almost been telegraphed and has been the kind of almost the go-to, and maybe the Islamic Republic of Iran have done a little bit more research on Japan than we would actually probably give them credit for, because they certainly seem to be cutting off the passing lane. Asmoud looking for Gayede, but it's cleared away. Here's Dohan. If you're wondering what is happening in the other game on AFC.com/2 on YouTube, still 0-0 between Vietnam and Saudi Arabia. Of course, Saudi Arabia are one game up, meaning if they win that game, they are through. And if the Islamic Republic of Iran do the same here, they will be through. It's Endo cleared away.
Japan finds no response to Iran's defense. They are rock solid in the defense. They are not allowing anything. Hard. I don't see Japan with many skills, many dribblings, many super cancels, how you could cause troubles to the opponent's defenders, to their positionings. I can't see. So Iran right now is too solid, but let's see.
Certainly are too solid. Here's Dohan. Dohan's still with it. It's cleared away again. As you quite rightly said, they're just getting nullified at every single turn here are Japan. In towards Godos stopping and buys the free kick. Now,
but this is what I'm talking about. They are dribbling, they are super cancelling, they are turning around. You know, they are causing problems. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And now here you go.
If there's a man with a trick play up his sleeve, it's
fantastic
Hassan.
Position.
If there's a man who knows a thing or two about how to take a free kick, it is Hassan Pajani. Excuse me. It's under the wall, good save. It's the first real kind of trick play we would have seen. Galizadeh. Still time here. This will be the last chance of the half. It's been into Godos, but it's cleared away for half-time. And again, just a little bit on the research of Iran's defence. When you look at the size of their backline in terms of what players they've got potentially playing, there are some absolutely humongous players, and that might suggest as to why Ueda is not getting the same type of physical service that he can normally do. Because we've seen it against other teams, he can win headers and everything kind of works fine, whereas it seems to me that this is almost the, and again, pardon the superhero analogy, this is almost the kryptonite to Superman. This is almost the weakness that is here, because as skillful as Japan are, their players are not the greatest aerially. You see right-hand side of your screen, second half in Saudi Arabia versus Vietnam, and they're in their traditional green kit, are the Falcons. As the ball gets cleared away on the right-hand side of your screen, Iran are also trying, the Islamic Republic of Iran are trying to make inroads down. Unfortunately, They are still having to recycle. Galizadeh, good footwork. Asmoon, it's deflected away, corner ball. Again, not a part of town you want to be in if you're Japan.
The more time passes by, the more I think Iran will win this. There's absolutely no answer, no solution, nothing.
Here comes those trick plays to disguise everything at your disposal. Ball in, flicked on. Gayede with the strike and save for the goalkeeper, not back into too much danger, and Dohan will clear it away. Japan, great feet from Dohan. So much you would expect from the tricky winger.
Maybe now.
Dohan, can he get the ball into the box? He doesn't. He goes
no
for the corner.
Dribbling, no skills. You see that? No super cancels, no dummy runners, nothing. And in that situation, it's a really good position to get a free kick, as we could see in the first game from Iran from the opposite side. Japan is not able to perform and execute these kind of skills.
You've got to learn your lessons, and let's see if they learn one here.
Kick.
Let's see if one's in. They're going
to the second post.
I think that was Tommy Yasu at the back post. Again, he's an imposing figure, but didn't quite get a clean connection on the header, and as a result, 54 minutes gone. As you quite rightly said, Japan, only one shot.
I can't even remember which one.
Exactly my point, is that you very rarely can even think about what they've done. Here's Asamoon, though. Galizadeh.
Great dribbling.
Great footwork.
Yep.
Galizadeh, still there, deflected. Took the sting out the strike, and as such, goalkeeper could take it into his hands. As you'll see, a big punt into the air, and again, you just see there, just not able to just head it down like he normally would have headed. So they're having to fight for second balls here, Japan. Dohan, Hatate, Nakamura in towards Hatate.
Great build-up.
Hatate, looking in towards Ueda, who is
I've
just
seen
offside. And again, still no movement in the game on the other station between Vietnam and Saudi Arabia. There is a no score at the moment.
We've anticipated this close games, and we wanted that, and we are getting that.
When you get to this side of the competition, it can
that
be.
That could be a big chance.
Tight. Minamino just snuffed out there. It's Moharami, who again, 178, attacking fullback, coming out and dealing with that. He's coming back down the right-hand side once more.
So what I can see here from Japan is that they are lacking in dribbling skills. Okay, they are not good in dribblings, which is mandatory in this game mode. But let's see.
There's Gayede trying to snake his way through. Tomiyasu just too strong on that right back position.
You're not able to perform skills in this mode. It's not easy. Double touches, Masai turns, etc. Drag backs.
I'm very, you
barely see that. Okay.
I was about to say, although they have the skills at disposal, it's almost like they can't seem to find the right room to use it.
And because of that, you need left stick dribbling. You need super cancels, etc. Oh, big chance.
Big chance. It's in and it's back out.
It's not over yet.
It's not over.
No, it's over. So
away.
These skills, these dribblings are lacking for Japan. And on top, what I see is that the players are too far away from each other. They can't. The players from Japan are not able to connect their team together. There are always too big gaps between them. You can see it here. You know, it's too far away. Iran is more compact, and they are always able to outnumber, like here, 2 versus 1. So there is no possibility to make a proper build-up for Japan, and you could see it, 5-1 shots.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember that one shot of Japan. Okay.
And that's it. That's the deal. Is that in a game where you would remember highlights, in a game where you would remember the key moments of the one shot that Japan have had, that's all they've had. That's all they've had to write on. Whereas what you've seen from Islamic Republic of Iran is they've been getting shots, they've been getting chances, they've been making the better of the two chances.
They're getting the set pieces.
They just cannot seem to get going here, Japan, and as a result, they really are feeding almost themselves to the Islamic Republic of Iran here to say, look, come on, we can keep attacking us here. They've made some substitutions here now.
Substitutions taking place.
Header on, and there's a chance and there's a goal! Japan have scored out of absolutely nothing!
You know what? I didn't see it. I was just watching at the table. I didn't see that goal.
Out of absolutely nothing. Japan
from a set piece?
Set piece play.
Okay.
Out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh, what?
Ueda got there.
What?
And I believe we'll find out and get the goal scorer. I believe that is Asano, their super sub. And they've only just made that sub. What a time to score for Asano. And now, Islamic Republic of Iran. What have you got? Asano has got a clear run here. He's got a player over. They just need to stay on side. Ueda, and he just can't get there. Just can't get there, Ueda. This could be a big, big switch in play.
Japan going on blue.
Absolutely, and so they should.
Yeah, it was a set piece, which made this goal, this lead possible, and it was a really unconventional variant, in my opinion. Just crossing the ball from the back to into the box against this tall Iranian defenders. That was risky, that was brave, but that was the reward.
It's absolutely what they
Iran
needed.
Now on full red, and you know what? Look how close. Look how close these games are. 2 set pieces till now. One for Iran, one for Japan.
It certainly is something to keep your eye on here, but Islamic Republic of Iran are not done. Ball is cleared. 88 minutes gone, and yeah, that's a bit wayward. I think they wanted that downfield. I don't think they wanted out into touch.
No, I doubt it. I really doubt it. That was not smart. Now with a big chance for Iran. Yeah, now it's like a bam, bim, bam, boom.
It's exactly
Crossing from there to there, clearance from the back to the front.
It's air raid football is what it is, Med. It's what we call it in the UK. It's air raid football. Get a helmet.
Bim, bam, boom.
Bim, bam, boom. Bim, bam, boom. Air raid football, it means all the same. It just means get the ball into the box and hope your big guy can score.
We are speaking all the same language.
Exactly.
The language of football. Of e-football.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about football being a universal language.
Exactly.
It certainly is.
Last seconds.
Last seconds ticking down.
Over.
And Japan,
will they have
as you rightly said, have now taken it to a 3rd game.
I told you at the beginning that I expect the 3rd match here. I expect that it would be so close, and here you go.
What a game we are feasting our eyes on here. We will, of course, await updates. And I believe it is still 0-0 between Vietnam and Saudi Arabia. We will keep you as live up to date with it as possible. In terms of what we can see and what we can feel around the venue is a lot different than what you can feel here, or as what you can feel on the live stream. Both teams are, I believe, are just maybe just having a collective kind of team talk, especially going in at 1-1.
The game station is empty, guys. No one is there.
No one is there. Do you reckon we could sneak a game? Do you reckon we can get another game?
Come on, boys, let's go.
Yeah, come on. We'll go and substitute in. Yeah, that'll work. But in terms of this game, I mean, the stress level on these two teams must be enormous.
Yeah.
From what we have seen so far, it is so close. I believe Vietnam and Saudi Arabia are still playing, and I believe they have gone into extra time. So again, we will keep you up to date as much as we can. And we'll do our level best here just to make sure we have score updates for you. I think maybe even looking around, I think it slightly had frozen the broadcast on the other game. So we are kind of almost your team, your kind of broadcast team that we need to keep hold of. And it looks like it's extra time. So it's extra time is what we've got. And of course, 1-1 here, of course, between the Islamic Republic of Iran and Japan. Of course, on the other side, I believe it's just gone into the second period of extra time for Saudi Arabia and Vietnam. And of course, if Saudi Arabia are able to win that game, then that will be Saudi Arabia through to the semi-finals, who will play the winner of this. And as we just cast an eye out to our left-hand side, you can see exactly where the two teams are in terms of the Islamic Republic of Iran and Japan. Both
deep tactical talks.
Both gone to their substitutes bench and have just said, guys, what's our team talk here? What are we doing?
Coach, what are we have to do?
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. It's like, from the Islamic Republic of Iran's point of view, I believe it was 1-0 in the first game. 1-0?
Yeah, exactly.
So it was 1-0 in the first game.
From the free kick.
And it was a complete switch up in the second game where it was 1-0 to Japan.
From the free kick.
2 goals, both off set pieces. That's all that separated these two teams. Again, put your coach's hat on, Med. Where do they go here? Like, what's the... If you're in
from
the
which
kind of,
point of view?
If you go into the Islamic Republic of Iran's kind of bench room now, or bench sitting, and go, right, guys, here's the game plan. How do they stop Japan?
Defensive-wise, they made it really well, Iran. So I wouldn't change it. It was a set piece how they conceded the goal. Also, offensive-wise, it was well. So I would tell just Iran that they conceded a free kick goal out of nothing, and at the front they need to be more clinical. They are outplaying you. No, let's say I'm the coach. Okay, I'm talking to them. You are outplaying the Japan's defense all the time. They are unsure. They are not able to catch you. They are not able to gain back the possession in the duels. So you need to take an advantage of that. Go for the set pieces. Try to receive some penalties. Try to receive some free kicks, especially in the good positions around the box. And when you're not receiving the set piece, okay, then you're overtaking your opponent and go for your chances. And if you get these chances, just be more clinical. And in the defense, stay as compact as possible, because the players of Japan are really, really far away from each other. So they have problems in building up the games and going for counterattacks, going for passing styles, passing games. So you're always able to surround them and outnumber them with 2 or 3 players against 1 or 2 players, and keep it like that. Keep it like that in the defense. Be more aggressive in the offense, and you will reward yourself.
Oh, fantastic news is that the stream has been restored. Penalty shootout on your right-hand side. No. Saudi Arabia steps up and scores the first penalty. Up step Vietnam for their first penalty. What can they do here? Right-hand side of the screen. As a reminder,
mind games.
If Saudi Arabia win this penalty shootout, they will see themselves through to the semi-finals here
the
of
best
the AFC
in whole Asia.
Indeed, they will. But Vietnam will look to try and stop it. It's a save!
It's a save, and there you go. There's the applause from Mido.
Huge save from Saudi Arabia. It sets the tone in a penalty shootout, as we see Saudi Arabia stepping up next. Hopefully we will stay with the full conclusion of this penalty shootout, one way or the other.
In the background you can see how crazy they are clicking the buttons.
You can indeed.
Oh boy, that is
Saudi
unreal.
Arabia scores 2-0.
That puts Vietnam on a big pressure now.
What was it I said yesterday? You're adding an Everest to another Everest on day 2, and that's what it feels like. You may be going up the hill, and you're certainly going up Everest right now if you're Vietnam. It could get even worse, or they may make the save, or they may make the goal. It's a save again! Saudi Arabia are pretty much on the hill here. They have 2 goals up in the shootout. If they can make it 3, Vietnam must score.
They will have 5 match points.
And of course, just cast your eye that the Islamic Republic of Iran versus Japan is just kicking off.
Don't leave that penalty
But we cannot leave this penalty shootout. I will happily watch both in split screen. It will challenge my casting to the absolute Saudi Arabia score! So now Vietnam need to score. If they don't score, they are out.
5 match points now for Saudi Arabia. 5.
It is essentially a sudden death penalty shootout from here.
Coming back from this.
Here we go.
So
Vietnam, can they score? Yes, they can. And on the other end, Islamic Republic of Iran just forced a brilliant save from Japan. Saudi Arabia, if they score here, it is done.
It is.
As you said, it is now 4 match points. Vietnam need the save. What is your nerve like, Saudi Arabia?
When they defend now the 4 match points.
Here we see Saudi Arabia saved by Vietnam.
When they defend 5 match points in a row, they deserve it to win this penalty.
Well, let's see. They've still got another couple of match points to survive here. Vietnam need the penalty. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side of your screen, it is still 0-0 after 8 minutes. We are waiting. Vietnam set up and set themselves. Vietnam saved! And there we have it. Saudi Arabia are in the semi-finals of the AFC eASIAN Cup. What a performance from them. And now,
Mabruk,
we can find out who is going through in the sudden death game between the Islamic Republic of Iran versus Japan. Will it be that Middle East derby that we have said it might come to pass? Or will the Far East have another team going into the semi-finals? That would be 3 out of the possible 4 would be Far East nations. We will find out shortly. Every kick matters. Gaede trying to double touch. Tomiyasu clears it away.
Just want to mention, all of my 3 predictions were correct. Also, my best of 3 here in 3 matches. Well, this game is correct. When Japan wins, everything was correct. But let's see, we will find out.
And that will prove exactly why you're here as an expert, Med. It really will. As the header goes on from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Gaede.
This will be a long way for both of these teams now.
Azmoun.
And we will find a winner. This is the 3rd game. We will have definitely a winner.
We have to have a winner. There is no separator other than extra time and penalties from here. Unless somebody can find a goal in the next 70 in-game minutes. Azmoun, as you say, he's a perfect man to keep on the target.
Great dummy runner.
Great dummy runner indeed. And Ueda, though, can't keep the ball in play.
So careless again. I don't understand that, really. Maybe they have nerves. Maybe they are showing nerves.
Folks, this shows you the passion that rises between myself and Med Nasser when we are watching games like this, is that we still react as though we're players. We still react as though we're fans. The energy and the vibe is still there for this game.
Great pass here.
And it's a wonderful pass there. Dohan in towards Minamino. Minamino in towards Japan again, but it's cleared away. 24 minutes gone here.
I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like Japan changed something. They are more compact. You can see it now. The connection is now more there, which was missing.
It certainly was. Dohan with the strike.
Good
in
one.
towards the hands of Nayazman. This ball goes long here. It's looking for Gaede or Azmoun. One of them will try and be found here. The ball, that second ball, as we said, just trying to flick it into space and just maybe create something here for the Islamic Republic of Iran. Haj Safi, Godos, Golizadeh, Estollahi, Haj Safi down the left-hand side, no offside flag. Gaede, double touch. That's the perfect time, and he just couldn't get his toe to the strike. And now Japan are going to come back the other way. Ueda. And telegraphed there by the Islamic Republic of Iran. And now they can be led on the attack again. Here's Godos. Godos back towards Golizadeh.
Nice drill
away by Hatate.
Yeah.
Brilliant eye there. You wouldn't have seen it on camera. Med Nasser pointing out the next pass, and it immediately goes there, almost like he's controlling Japan from remote. Ueda trying to shape to shoot, and he can't find a shot off there. He was dummying and super cancelling, but he couldn't quite find the angle. Azmoun, Haj Safi,
I enjoyed this gameplay right now.
Is Nakamura. Morami, that attacking fullback, flying forward. Haj Safi gets caught in possession in midfield. Now Wataru Emdo can bring it forward. Dohan DOHA. Ueda has got a chance, has got a man over in Nakamura. Will he use him? No, he's gone on his own. He's deflected over the bar. What a chance.
Great game, fantastic game. Both teams are showing a different face. Now Japan with the corner kick. Will they have a variant which can, concede result in a goal? No. They're always trying the same. They're always going for the second ball.
They're going for the second ball. It may have just pulled off for them there, man. Almost it did, but it was hit by a crowd of bodies from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Oh, the ball has bounced there. Ueda can't get a shot away. The defensive work, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the defensive work from them is so solid. It is so clean.
It is. It is.
They will throw everybody at it. There is 1 minute added time here. And there's a bit of a conglomerate of people just watching the game intently to our left-hand side. If they hear or see a goal go in, they may get an explosion of weather commentary right in their ear. And I hope they are paying attention because they will get their ear blown out, I am sure. Here is Godus. Godus, great footwork. Great footwork. And Safi can't get through Endo, and it's cleared away. And there is half-time, 0-0. As it stands, man. What are we expecting out of these two teams? You expected, as you said, high-level gameplay. You expected drama. You expected precision. But this is like uber precision in terms of how close these two teams are. Everything they seem to know. They know what's coming, and they know what they're able to kind of just get a block or get a leg in where they need to. But if it keeps going like this, we're going to go into extra time. We're going to go to penalties, and what will be the cruelest of fates, they would be broken by a penalty shootout, unless...
As a viewer, yes. I want this to come into the penalty shootouts. I really want to see that as a viewer. As a player, of course, not. But as a viewer, this will be the perfect. This will be the cherry on the top.
It certainly would. What a save!
That was a fantastic save.
Ueda offered all of everything for Japan. Looked like he was going to find the corner, and it was a manual save that denied him. The chance is still not gone, though. Japan have a corner. Ball into the box. It's that drilled one to the front post. It's punched away by the goalkeeper. Here comes another corner. You can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to put pressure on the goalkeeper. They're trying to drill it in there and hope for some form of ricochet. Ball in the back in again, but the goalkeeper, big hands there. Niazmand made the save, and now Islamic Republic of Iran are trying to put pressure on that Japanese back line. And I get the feeling, that we're going to go the distance. And it would be a fitting way to end it, because these two teams look like they are the polar opposites of one another, and they're able to predict what each player is going to do. But somebody needs to almost break the matrix here. They need to break the code. They need to go in and go, hey, actually, you weren't expecting this.
It's a really open match. Really open match.
Godus.
But Japan is slightly stronger now, in my opinion. They are a little more in control of the game. They improved their gameplay.
Ueda's got players over. One of them might be Atate, and it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. He's had a bit of a collision. We've seen them be profitable here during this competition already. Those types of moments will be picked off by opponents. Islamic Republic of Iran will be happy to see the back of that chance. Golizadeh, Godus to Azmoun. Azmoun.
Nice intercept here.
Cleared away, Minamino.
That was risky.
It's just a bad touch, but they get away with it again.
Really bad touch.
They get away with it again. Tired legs will give you those bad touches. Ball in. Ueda, can he find space? Can he find a strike? Ueda just can't get the right side.
He anticipated for the manual goalkeeping of the opponent of the goal of Iran, but it didn't come. So it confused him. It confused him.
And Safi over towards Gayede. Gayede, can he find the chance?
Fantastic positioning. Fantastic. That was outstanding.
Brilliant defensive work there by Tomiyasu. It's just about putting your body in between you and the ball. Whatever else happens afterwards.
He had the perfect distance, the perfect positioning to the opponent. To the opponent, and then the perfect timing in attacking to gain back the possession. That was awesome. Awesome. Whew. Okay. Really open game. Really open game here.
Ball in here to Godus. Safi, it's cleared away.
It crosses from the back into the box. Japan now in control of the ball. Going for the next attack. No. But now it should be time for substitutions. Yes, here you go. And this game, it's other way around in the statistics. 4 shots for Japan, 1 for Iran. And this is what you can notice on the pitch too, that, as I mentioned, Japan is slightly more in control, but this doesn't mean nothing. With these 2 giants on the pitch, it doesn't mean anything. Everything is possible here. Iran can just go for 1 goal. We saw it in both games. Set pieces decided that game. Same could happen here, but we will see.
Absolutely, indeed. It is so close to call here. For the AFC eASIAN Cup, it has been 75 minutes of e-football gridlock between these 2 teams, and it'll be a case of who can break it, who can make that one opportunity that would send them through to the semi-finals of the AFC eASIAN Cup. Will it be the Islamic Republic of Iran? Will it be Japan, who will meet Saudi Arabia? We will find out shortly. Gaede, great touch, great pulls the strike, it's deflected. And it goes for a corner ball. Maikawa. Go on, hit me. What's the translation?
That was the name of the goalkeeper.
Oh, that was me. I'm so used to you being multilingual, man. It catches me out.
I can't blame you.
It catches me out.
Yeah.
Is Ebrahimi. And Sarifad. Torabi. It's quite obvious what the goal is with Ansarifad being on the field. He's 186 centimetres tall. There may just be an aerial threat here now for Japan to think about. It's tired legs. It's Tarabi. Tarabi back to Moed.
These dribblings are so dangerous.
That's looking towards the back post and maybe looking to win the second ball. Estolahi in towards Gaede. Gaede. Estolahi. Tarabi looking for a ball in field, and it's snuffed out again.
Great defense behavior from Japan here.
As a brave chest there from the Islamic Republic of Iran. I very much would have been button bashing at that point and hopefully getting the ball away. I hope it doesn't lead to a mistake. That is a wonderful ball, and it's a brilliant challenge there by Kenene. Again, if you're looking at Kenene's size and strength, he's 188 centimetres. Mahebi. Nothing given, and it will go to extra time. We've got, I would normally say, I'd be disappointed that we've got an extra 30 minutes to commentate over. Not with this level of gameplay. It is so close to call here, folks. I don't know who is going to kind of just hit the front at the right time, whether we'll see a goal, whether we'll see multiple goals in extra time. We just don't know. And that is the beauty of esports, when you're in this environment, when you are in this kind of cauldron. That is what we are here for, and as you can see, game plan. Talk to me, Med, what are we seeing?
We are seeing that Japan is again going for the sub tactic. 4-4-2. Okay, that's really interesting to me. And you could see, I think they switched also to the sub tactic. I couldn't see it that much, but I guess so.
Here we go. We're waiting for our live picture to come back here. Wait for it to come back onto our screens. It looks like that is Japan that's in possession.
But this 4-4-2 would make sense because, as I mentioned, they weren't compact, and now they are all the time. This is what they needed in their gameplay.
Just waiting for full screen. Thank you very much. We were just waiting for that to come back in. Like I said, our production team are working their behinds off here to make sure that you get all of the action and all of the kicks.
And they are doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely incredible job. Ball into
second
the box.
Post once again.
It's got to be the second ball there. It's down towards Matoma.
Second post, second ball, all the time.
Second ball, second ball. Ball of hope, as you call it.
Yeah.
Kubo in towards Ito.
Fantastic
Ito to
chance.
Marita across towards Ito, in towards the box. It's cleared away once more.
That was great defending from Iran. They expected that cross early.
If they don't mind me saying, the Islamic Republic of Iran have a very Italian style of defence. They don't want to let anybody through. They are stubborn, they are resilient, and they are cumbersome in terms of their players, and they are able to put them exactly where they need to put them. It's just whether Japan's trickery might just break the code. As we see Asano, super sub down the left-hand side here.
Yeah,
Asano.
you can notice that. Corner kick.
It's going to be a corner kick. 3 minutes left in extra time first half. And this is shaping up to be an absolute photo finish. Even struggling for the words myself there, Med. Is that when we were talking about things, and you know, we said earlier that you were struggling for the words. As a commentator, even I'm struggling for the words. It's a photo finish here. That's how close this is going to be. It is going to be one mistake or one moment of brilliance. What are we going to see first? Ball into the box, it's headed clear.
What we need is a different variant for corner kicks from Japan.
Well, they may be happy enough here. Here's Marita. Marita trying to get the ball into the box. It's cleared away by Moharami. It's Kubo. Kubo to Marita. Marita in towards the box. It's cleared away.
In the face.
Here's straight into the kisser. Did that ball go? And as a result, the nerves must be jangling. The nerves that must be on show here. They may not be showing physically, but I tell you something, there may just be some nerves in there, inward. I'll tell you, these players wouldn't tell you otherwise. And I certainly wouldn't say, looking at them, you'd even know they were nervous.
No.
Hassan Bajani, locked in. Lever, locked in. Teammates, locked in. Commentary team, locked in.
Penalties.
Everybody's maybe locked in. There's so many things that could happen here in these last 15 minutes of the game. Here's Ito.
Great
Ito
movement.
needs something, some moments of magic here. Instead, it's cleared away, and finally we have seen the emergence of Taremi. Finally, very late in, the Islamic Republic of Iran are using all of their trump cards here, and one of them being Mehdi Taremi. Ball there though, in towards Moheb, it's cleared away. Ball is forward. Matoma could be on for an absolute photo finish. It may still be there. Ball into the box. Kubo, great take from Kubo, but it's cleared away. And Mohebi can come down the right-hand side. He looks infield, finds Ebrahimi.
Fantastic game.
Ebrahimi. He's got potential here. Tarabi with a stunning strike. It's popped up into the air. It's cleared away by the defender. And out it comes from Japan. Here's Matoma.
Great.
Asano.
Lots of space on the left-hand side.
Asano still dribbling in field. Asano pulls it back. It's still alive there, Asano. He's still there. Came off an Islamic Republic of Iran player. And I'm just looking over to our VVIP section, and there are no eyes that are not fixated on this game. There's Japan with the corner. 4 in-game minutes left. Ball in. Across to the goalkeeper, clears it. As far as Kubo, stunning strike, just trying to unseat the defence. Kubo, nerves of steel. You've got to hold. That's brilliant defending. In the circumstances, you could have easily have dove in and tried to give away, potentially given away a penalty. Here comes Kubo. Kubo tries to play it in field. It's cleared away. And brace yourself, folks. We are going to penalty shootout.
We will get it.
Hands are in the air in the VVIP zone. I don't think they want to see penalties either, but we will see it here. the nerves around this venue to see a penalty shootout for the, I would call it, luxury of fighting against Saudi Arabia. Med, thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to. This is, as a viewer, the best. This is the cherry on the top. This is what we wanted to see.
An incredible thing there, old school trick.
Yeah,
if you're in a penalty shootout, you change from an analog to a D-pad.
Yeah.
Gives you a lot more control over your penalties. It's the Islamic Republic of Iran to take the first.
And
we're in gamer lead here as commentary.
We can see it often. The mind games with the goalkeeper. Now
here
from
we
Japan,
go. First
the bar
penalty.
is fully loaded.
Here we go. Goal!
Important.
Islamic Republic of Iran take the lead. It's going to be Kubo, and this is this gamesmanship I was talking to you about, and as you no doubt well know, about turning the guide on and off and just trying to unseat your opponent. Kubo steps up, save!
1-1.
1-0.
1-0 for Iran.
Islamic Republic of Iran have the advantage. You can see Hassan Pajani doesn't even want to look. As you see, he steps up and he saves! What a save!
That was so close.
What a save with the right leg of the goalkeeper. And now Japan, and I believe that's Matoma, stood over it.
They have the chance to equalize now. What will they do? Which corner?
Which corner? I don't even want to play my favourite game of shoot, save or miss because it could go absolutely anywhere. Matoma steps up and scores! We are back to level. This is like they never took a penalty. They are back to level. Islamic Republic of Iran step up. Taremi off the bench, and Taremi saved! You can see what it's taking out of these players, the stress, the stress level.
Yeah, it has to be all.
Here we go, it's going to be Japan stepping up, and they chip it down the middle. Cool as you like. We're in sync. We're in sync.
I just wanted to say, cool as you like.
Oh, wonderful. We have finally reached that fusion we were talking about. Islamic Republic of Iran, they need to score. And they do!
Oh, unsavable.
Great penalty.
Unsavable.
Great penalty indeed.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, the pressure is on here. Japan, if they score this, they will be 3 up. It means Iran will need to score their penalty. Ito, up it steps. Japan scores really calm into the corner. And that puts all the pressure on the Islamic Republic of Iran. They need to score.
They need to score.
They have to score. Up he steps. Full power on and scores. Now, gamesmanship begins. It is match point penalty. Japan score, they're through. If they miss or it's saved, we are in sudden death penalties. Full bar, Asano, super sub. And he chips it!
With the Panenka! With the Panenka! Cool as you like, man.
Unbelievable resilience, the calmness, the coolness under pressure. Call it what you want. Japan are into the semi-final against Saudi Arabia. What a game and what a shootout.
I will go play lottery today.
Well, your predictions have come all the way through. What a fantastic game that we've just witnessed. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I really enjoyed so much. This was high-class gameplay, especially if you have a subtle eye on this game of the game mechanisms. It was really the best of the best which you could see.
Oh, you promised it when we started. You said it's going to be high level, it's going to be high intensity, it's going to be every adjective you could have thought of.